What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon ORAS live Wi-Fi battle. We got the same Sun team we used on Monday. If you guys don't have checked that battle out yet, please go check it out. It's on the channel. I will try linking it in the description if I do remember. But we got a battle against opponent from Facebook, Zambabam. I think that's Zanzibar. I think that's how you say it. I might actually be butchering that, but oh my gosh. Sun team versus this shit. That Volcarona is going to be a big threat. If it sets up one Quiver Dance, it can pretty much sweep my whole team. Other threats, that Wheezing always. Oh my gosh. Got a Tentacruel, Wheezing Core. I'm assuming probably Choice Scarf, Tydragon, Mega Aggron, or Tyranitar, and probably Tyranitar is probably weakness policy. So, it's very obvious, but I'm going to leave with Ninetales. Choice Scarf, Flareon is going to be really coming through. I need to keep that around for the Aggron. That Tentacruel shouldn't be too much of a problem as long as I keep my Ninetales around with a Solar Beam too. And I keep around my Leavanny for that too. So if I keep that around, that should be good. And to keep the sun up, I should be able to get that done. Gonna leave with the Aggron, just because it has Earthquake, I'm assuming. And plus, when it Mega Evolves, it will have Filter, so I'm pretty sure it actually might live this. But the special defense on the Aggron isn't very good, so I'm actually just gonna stay in here. And I think I'm gonna go for the. I don't know if I should go for the Flamethrower right away. I'm gonna go for it. It's in the sun. It's Stab or Max Special Attack. It does have the Filter right now, and if this is invested in special defense, it will live this. I'm taking a big risk right now. I'm gonna get Earthquaked. I know it, but I'm taking a super big risk right now. Will this kill? That won't kill. I'm gonna get Earthquaked. We got the burn. We got the burn. He's gonna set up the Stealth Rocks. Kind of sucks because our Leavanny is gonna get taken down 25% along with Flareon if we keep switching them in. And we got our Whimsicott's Focus Sash is now broken, so I'm gonna go for another Flamethrower. It's the best move. It's in the sun. If he wants, he's gonna save this Aggron. He knows it has Earthquake. And he wants to keep it around. He's gonna go into Tyranitar here. I maybe should have went for the Solar Beam, but then again, the sun would not be there. I was actually thinking about going for a Psyshock, so thank God I did not do that. This thing actually might actually be weakness policy too. We got a critical hit, and that one did nothing. Wow. That did absolutely shit damage. I cannot stay in here though. This sand is going to be really, really hard to deal with. Especially since now I haven't really want to take anything from this. However, I think Vileplume and Venusaur do counter this decently well. I'm going to go into Venusaur right here. I am Bold Nature. I am have some defensive investment, I think, too. I'm max speed, max special attack on this, I think. Are you that, or I have some defensive investment? I'm not quite sure. You know, for Earthquake, how much it's going to do. That still is a decent amount. Wow. Okay. A Giga Drain here is really obvious. I don't know if he's going to switch out here. He has nothing that really wants to take a Giga Drain unless he goes under the Volcarona right here, which will be kind of bad. So I'm going to go for a Sleep Powder here, in case he goes up to the Volcarona. No. Well, at least we got the Sleep Powder off, so that's very nice. You can get a super effective Giga Drain off on this thing. That will hopefully do a decent amount of that, and we can get some decent HP recovery back. Sandstorm is going to come through for him, though, so slowly getting down by that, but Leftover is basically just counteracting that. Completely, actually, just counteracting that 10 HP there, so I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. It should do a decent amount, unless this thing is weakness policy. Yeah, I'm assuming that probably might be weakness policy. Guess not. Go for another Earthquake. Will this take us out? It will not. So if I can go for a Sleep Powder here again and land the Sleep Powder, then we should be in a good spot. But I don't really want to go for a Synthesis because it is not going to recover enough HP. So Sleep Powder it is. We hit the Sleep Powder even though in the Sandstorm I think it goes down like 10% accuracy in the Sandstorm. I'm not quite sure, don't quote me on that, but I think it might be. That's what a lot of people have been saying. For the powder type moves like Poison Powder, Stun Spore, like these, they go down 10% in Sandstorm, so That's why I'm taking a big risk running Sleep Powder on Venusaur. But so far, it looks like it's decently coming through for us. Go for a Giga Drain here, see how much this does. He might actually switch on to the Volcarona now because it's 4 times resisted. But if he does that, then I'm going to be in a bit kind of a pickle. But luckily I do have Flash Fire on my Flareon. So if I can get my Flareon and predict a Fire type move, and we're Choice Scarfed, I can lock myself in either into he's going to withdraw here. Probably going to go into Volcarona, I'm guessing. Yeah, going to go into Volcarona because it's 4 times resisted. Good play on his part right there. You guys been saying, oh, Reed's battles ain't competitive enough. Well, we got a decent opponent right here now. So I'm telling you guys, we got a good competitive battles now. So I'm gonna predict actually either Quiver Dance or something like that. I'm gonna go into Flareon here. He actually might think of the way I'm actually saying this in, and might have Flash Fire. So hopefully he goes for the either the Heat Wave or some shit like that, and get a Flash Fire boost here. Stealth Rocks are gonna do me in really badly. I'm gonna go for a Quiver Dance. Oh god. I don't know about that. I don't think we can take one from this thing, even though we do have some decent special defense. I'm gonna lock myself into Flare Blitz. I am Choice Scarf Flare Blitz. He's gonna go for a Hurricane. Will this kill? I don't know how he still outspeeds, but we barely live that. Wow. He probably already knows I'm Flash Fire, so he doesn't want to even bother. We one-shot. I don't know if it's Choice Bandit or Choice Scarf, because I'm max speed, I'm jolly in nature, so I don't know why I didn't outspeed that, but I'm assuming because he's at +1, he outsped because of that. Otherwise, if he was at normal speed, I think I might outsped, but I'm not sure. I'll check if I have Choice Scarf real quick, but I am Choice Scarfed. I have 109 speed, so I don't know if that would outspeed after +1. That's probably why I outsped. I'm just assuming that, but he's probably going to go into Aggron or the T-Tar again, so I'm going to go into Ninetales to set the Sun. He's going to go out into Hydreigon here. I'm not really want to touch this thing, actually. However, Whimsicott is part Fairy and does counter this thing pretty well, so I actually might just go into my Whimsicott here. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm taking a lot of Stealth Rock damage right now. Due to those damn Stealth Rocks, I have no way to get rid of them. But I'm going out into Whimsicott, predicting either a Dragon type move or either a Dark Pulse, which we both resist. So actually, a Dark Pulse might be neutral because we're part Grass, but I'm not quite sure. Our Focus Ash is broken. Focus Energy Hydreigon, everybody. I'm assuming this is Scope Lens too. I'm gonna lock him into Focus Energy with the Encore right now. I'm not putting up with this. I am not doing this. I'm gonna get a Leech Seed off so I can get back up to my Focus Dash. He might actually switch out here. I'm gonna go for a Leech Seed. Maybe I should have went for this Solar Beam here, because the only thing he wants to really take a Solar Beam is what's this? Gezora. He's gonna go into Tentacruel. I'm gonna go for a Leech Seed here. Sludge Bomb is 4 times effective. I'm 4 times weak to poison, but I think one Solar Beam will one-hit KO this thing. I'm not quite sure, but I really don't want to risk it at this range. We are Focus Sash though. We are Focus Sash now. We're back up to Focus Sash range. So if we can use this Focus Sash up and not get it broken, that would be very nice. And hopefully we can get some Leech Seed back, so when we come in again, the rocks will not kill us. Let's see if a max special attack, max speed. Oh yeah, it's neutral. Never mind, I forgot. We got a crit there anyways. He's gonna go for a Toxic. I don't know how I feel about that. It's gonna break my Focus Sash though, but we will get enough back from the Leech Seed for where it actually puts that back up to full. So I don't know if he's gonna actually switch out here, predicting an Encore. I really just want to take this thing out. We got a crit last time, so I don't know if it'll take it out from this range, to be honest. We're not at Focus Sash range anymore, but due to the Toxic, he actually might switch here. So I'm going to go for an Encore, see if he stays in. He actually might switch here. I should not have did that. Yeah, he's going to withdraw, predicting an Encore. Shit. Going back out into wheezing this time. Actually, this thing is very countered by his wheezing and his tentacruel. I don't know if I should keep it around. It does kind of counter his T-Tar, so I don't know if I should keep it around for his T-Tar or what, but it is not especially defensive, this thing. Will the Solar Beam do a decent amount to this thing? I do think it will. I'm pretty sure I'd outspeed it too, but I don't know if I really want to take anything from this. If my third one was around, I could predict maybe a Will-O-Wisp eventually on one of my things, but he actually might over-predict here soon. He he might even carry the Flamethrower too, which will be stun boosted. I'm just gonna go for the Solar Beam, see how much damage it will do. I'm taping max speed, so that's the reason why we outsped. Plus, I think we even outsped without any speed investment, because I think Wheezing has like base 65 speed. I thought it would do a lot more than that, actually, because, yeah, Sludge Bomb, we're dead. That's 4 times effective. No way we're living that. Maybe I should have kept the Whimsicott around for the T-Tar, because it does counter T-Tar pretty well, but since we're toxic and shit now, I wouldn't really want to keep ground anyways. But that might actually come and bite us in the ass. I'm going to go into Ninetales here. We do carry the Psy Shock. It is super effective. These rocks are really such a pain in the ass. I don't know if I should go for the Psy Shock or the Flamethrower. Flamethrower should do a decent amount, so I'm going to go for a Flamethrower instead of the Psy Shock, predicting a switch. Yeah, he's going to go into probably the Tentacruel. Either that or he's going to go into the T-Tar. It's actually asleep though, so if we can get some decent damage off with this Flamethrower. It didn't do too much last time, so see how much it does. It does diddly squat damage. Wow. These Stealth Rocks are really going to kill my Ninetales off. Wow. I'm going to go into Vileplume here. So I think I do no, I'm a neutral to the stab, actually. So let's see how much I can take a Earthquake. I shouldn't be able to take a Earthquake. Actually might do a decent amount to this thing. So I'm not quite sure because I'm not very defensive. He's going to stay asleep. I'm base 50 speed. I think T-Tar is maybe base 40. I'm not sure. It might outspeed us. I'm not sure. Hopefully it stays asleep one more turn. If I had the stun up right here, and I need to really get rid of this thing. This thing is the biggest threat on his team so far, so I really need to get rid of this. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. See how much this does. They're coming off a max special attack. Nature Vileplume right here. Wow, that does like nothing. I'm gonna go for a Crunch. See how much this does. We do outspeed though, so we know that at least we outspeed. Crunch, we take it decently well. If we get to, I think we can live at least one more if we go for a Giga Drain again. I don't know if he wants to keep this thing around to keep counteracting my Sun. He actually might keep it around, so he might actually switch out either. He has the Wheezing, the Tentacruel, the Aggron, and the Hydreigon left, so. And also if his Hydreigon wants to come in, I can give it a 4 times effective Dazzling Gleam here too. We do have some decent special defensive bulk. Yeah, it's going to go into Hydreigon. I could have predicted that too. That's going to do nothing. Wow. If we can live whatever this thing wants to dish out to us, then we can actually be in a decent position. But I am actually making some misplays here, I'm assuming. We do have some decent special defensive bulk, and I'm pretty sure we do not outspeed this thing. So, we know it ain't Choice Scarf or Choice Specs, because it carries the Focus Energy. So I'm going to go for a 4 times effective Dazzling Gleam. He's going to stay in. This is 4 times effective, man. You ain't living this. You ain't living this. Please, kill. Come on, Vileplume, come through. Vileplume, come through. Vileplume. Working its way into the MVP spot right now. Sandstorm is out of here, so he probably is going to go into T-Tar again. And I think he's probably either going to go into T-Tar or the Tentacruel as of right now. Or probably the Wheezing, because it carries Flamethrower, I'm assuming. And the Will-O-Wisp, just to get some residual damage. Got a very good battle going right now, guys. Hope you guys are sticking around. Yeah, he's going to Wheezing. I'm assuming the way he brought it in, it has Flamethrower. Maybe I should get my Flareon around for this Wheezing, just so I can get a Flash Fire Boost and start wrecking house. But I don't have much for this thing, actually, to be honest. I really have to stay in right now, actually, don't I? I'm pretty sure it outspeeds me, too. It ain't Stab, though, so if we can get a Actually, I don't know if we have nothing to really touch this thing with. We can't touch it with, it resists our stab. Both of our stabs, actually. It resists stabs on gleam. We can go for a synthesis, see how much it does. I'm gonna go for a synthesis. We got speed, okay. Well, where's it gonna scout, I guess, but maybe I should went for the sludge bomb there. I have to see if Giga Drain or sludge bombs is decently. He carries a flamethrower, so we know he has flamethrower. How much is this gonna do? It doesn't do too much, to be honest. Oh, we got the burn. 10% chance of burn. Actually, I got lucky earlier. I got the burn on the Aggron, so I guess it was his time to get the burn. I'm just glad it's on this because it's an effect. I'm a special attacker, so I'm just glad it's on this. His Aggron's a physical attacker, so that actually does a lot to him. I'm fine with this being burned. I'm just gonna go for the... I don't know what I should go for here. I have nothing really for this wheezing. My Ninetales are gonna die to the rocks soon, I can tell you that right now. Who else do I have in the back? I have the Ninetales, the Venusaur. Actually, I might need to bring the Venusaur in and put this thing to sleep. That's what I actually might need to do. I might have to sack this Vileplume off. He's just getting better and better with his black sludge over there, so I have to do something. I'm gonna see which base power is better, Sludge Bomb or Giga Drain real quick. Just go for the powerful move. Base 75, so I'm pretty sure Sludge Bomb is more. Sludge Bomb is 90 plus stab, so that's like 110, so we're gonna go for a Sludge Bomb. Even though it's resisted, I cannot touch this thing whatsoever. I need to at least sack this thing off. That actually does a decent amount, to be honest. Maybe I should have went for 2 of those. But I guess it probably has Pain Split also. We live. Can we live one more burn damage? Can we live that? I don't think we can. If we get one more Sludge Bomb off, we can be in a decent amount where my Venusaur can come in and put this thing to sleep. Oh, we can't live burn. Never mind. This team, man, it's really hard putting together this on team. Maybe I should put Mega Charizard Y on this team. I don't know if I should have. I'm gonna come in here. I know I outspeed this thing. I can put this thing to sleep at least. He actually might switch out here, go into something different. He might actually go into the Aggron here too, predicting the Sleep Powder. But I'm gonna go for Sleep Powder. Please don't miss, Venusaur, otherwise you're dead. That, and I'm pretty much swept by this thing after. Okay, you landed. Awesome, awesome sauce. Now I think I might actually go for a synthesis here. I'm not sure though. I can't really touch this thing. I'm gonna set up a Leech Seed, so if he wants to switch out here, I'm gonna get a Leech Seed on whatever he brings in. I'm assuming he's probably gonna go out into maybe the Tentacruel. I'm not sure. Or the T-Tar, but the T-Tar is getting pretty low. So I don't know if you want to really bring that in. If he wants to go into Aggron, I do outspeed the Aggron. I can put that to sleep also, so. Oops, I went for the Giga Drain. I did not even see that misclick. That is a misclick. That might cost us. That might cost us. Wow. It's still asleep. It's still asleep. I think we're in the range where we can leave at least one flamethrower from it right now. If he stays asleep one more turn, we can. He actually might also carry Plane Split, so go for a Lead Seed right now. I misclicked on the last turn. I thought I clicked Lead Seed. That actually might bite us in the ass. He stays asleep one more turn. Okay. Okay, we can get the Lead Seed damage and one more Giga Drain damage. Hopefully leave one more Flamethrower and put this thing to sleep again. Alright, well, we're looking at a decent range. I think we'll leave one Flamethrower after this Giga Drain damage. I still haven't even PP maxed out my Giga Drain, which is kind of bad after what happened in the last battle, but I haven't got around to it, which might actually bite me in the ass again. Assuming I have to stall this thing out. It has Pain Split. Oh, shit. He can Pain Split at all he wants. He's taking more damage than me eventually. I would really love to get rid of those Black Sludge, but I can't get my Leviani in here to get a knockoff. Otherwise, a 4 times effective Flamethrower or a Will-O-Wisp is coming my way. So, His moveset so far is Pain Split. I think, I'm not sure if it has Toxic. Pain Split, Sludge Bomb, and I'm assuming, I forgot what else they had. Pain Split, Sludge Bomb, I'm not sure what else. Sleep Powder is probably really obvious here. I have to go for it though. He's gonna withdraw. Agron's gonna come in. Can't put it to sleep. This thing actually might be able to do a decent amount to this. But the burn damage, he's gonna take some burn damage here. So I think maybe a neutral Giga Drain might actually be able to take this thing out. So let's get this thing off the field. I'm not gonna play around with this. His team's slowly starting to dwindle down. As long as I can solo him out with his Venusaur, I can try coming close to winning. So it's not looking too good for us right now, but if we can pull through, we can still try winning this. 20 minutes deep already, oh god, well. I'm actually supposed to be doing a Skype call with somebody like right now, but I guess I can't. I'm going way deep into this battle. Tentacruel is going to come in. I'm assuming this maybe has, well, the Sludge Bomb is, I think, neutral still. Don't really know what this thing would have for us. I might lead seed, but I'm gonna, I don't know if I should lead seed or just go for the neutral Giga Drain, see how much it does. I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain. It should do a decent amount. It's stab. Oh, it comes close. I think one more might kill if it doesn't have Black Sludge. I forgot if it did or not. Oh, it's a substitute. A substitute Tentacruel. I have not seen that in a long time. That's actually I think a 5th gen set for Tentacruel. I think it's sub, and then you sitting straight behind the sub. No burn. No burn. Okay. Giga Drain should be able to take this thing out. I am running low on Giga Drain right now, actually. I am at 3 PP for Giga Drain now, so I should have maybe PP maxed it out before the battle. It's going to bite me in the ass again, I can tell you right now. All he has left, though, is the Tyranitar, which is kind of dealt with our Leavanny. Our Leavanny does outspeed and get a super effective, either a super effective X-Scissor or Leaf Blade off on that thing. Even though, assuming how bulky it is, especially, I don't know if it's defensive or special defensive. Assuming how it is eaten up, especially it's like here and there, I'm assuming it's special defensive T-Tar. So we got this thing up and out. Now it's just the Wheezing and the Tyranitar that we have to worry about. Looking pretty good here. We can come in like 2 more times with our Ninetales and for rocks damage. So my Ninetales didn't do too much so far in this match. You got the burn in the first turn. That's about all it did. And it's probably just rocks fodder for about now on, I guess. Tell you guys right now, this team is really hard to actually play with. A lot of stuff counters it, especially Wheezing really counters this team. I can tell you that right now. Volcarona really counters this team. Talonflame completely wrecks this team. There's no way I can stop a Talonflame. I think the only thing that stops the Talonflame is actually the Venusaur, which actually lived 1 and probably put it to sleep. But that's about the only counter to it for this team. So Talonflame completely wrecks my team. If I can predict it with a fire type move, I can go into the Flareon with it if I'm going against Talonflame, get the Flash Fire. But if it goes for a Brave Bird next, it's going to one-shot my Flareon, so there's nothing we can do with that either. Sleep Powder, I'm going to go for it. I haven't missed a Sleep Powder, but I probably just jinx myself by saying that now. I need to get a lead seed off on this thing right now. I am down to 2 PP for Giga Drain, so I'm going to go for a lead seed here. We need to get as much damage on this thing as possible. He's going to withdraw, he's going to put his thing to sleep here. I'm going to go for a lead seed on this Tyranitar then. I would love to get this thing out of the way. Lead seed's going to come through on this. I don't know if it outspeeds, I'm not quite sure. But plus leech seed damage should be able to at least take it out with the Giga Drain. I'm not sure. Either that or he's trying to PP stall my Giga Drain. If I can just either that or I can just keep this thing around for sleep powder and leech seed to keep the leech seed up. I think I actually might live one more Giga Drain. I'm not quite sure. Giga Drain, come through, please. Crit here. Come on, Giga Drain, crit. Oh, that's so close. Crunch, how much it's gonna do? Does a decent amount, actually. Venusaur seems like it's the MVP of this team every time. It puts in so much work. Yes, puts in so much work on this team. I do not know if I want to waste my last Giga Drain on this. But I'm out of Giga Drain now. So this Venusaur's basically is for sleep. He's gonna forfeit and he knows he's gonna lose. Alright. Basically all I had to do is go for the Giga Drain there, and then I can just keep putting the Weezing to sleep and leech seed the Weezing, and probably either when it's asleep, switch out, go into Ninetales and get a Side Shock off. So it was basically a GG there. Thank a lot for Match Zanzibar. I think that's his name, Zanzibar. I'm not quite sure how to say it, if I'm butchering it or shit like that, but if you guys did enjoy, please drop a like down below, and if you're new, subscribe. We're actually almost at 250 subscribers already, so another giveaway coming your guys' way in 10 subscribers. That being said, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. See you guys next time.